Potting time.
I have a lot of repotting to do. This has been kind of a mess for a couple days now, but it's mostly because I didn't have time. However, I'm gonna do 2 cactuses. They're called Euphorbia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Euphorbia lactae? Lactae? I wanna say it's lactae. Super adorable. Here's the design of this one. It's much more of a simple one. The stem is straight, whereas this one, it's kind of like a square looking badass one with little spikes on the edges. This one's gonna be a little tough because these rocks are glued. You brought me some tools?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna have to try to be as careful as possible not to hurt this one. I'm gonna start with the easy one though. With cactuses, I absolutely love kind of roughed up clay pots. I don't know why. I love it. I love it so much. I can put every cactus in a clay pot and I'd be happy. The soil of this one does not look bad at all. So I'm pretty much gonna keep it. I like the texture, the feel of it. I just wanna change the pot because I don't like this plastic pot it comes in. It's also not ideal because it does not fit in like any clay pot because it's so fat. And then if you do find one that fits, it's really deep, so it doesn't end up working.
Spikes there.
I know, I'm trying very hard not to touch them. Okay. I don't need gloves because I kind of can see where the spikes are. I'm going to regret saying that in a minute.
I will not do it.
You would not do what?
What you're doing.
What I'm doing? Why not? Just
After
gotta be
I
careful.
got poked by the cactus.
Oh yeah, he got poked once and after that he wouldn't stop bitching about it. He's like, I ain't touching your cactuses anymore.
Well, because it was getting like infected. Like it had something.
I don't know. You're just sensitive, babe. No, here I am saying that, and I just recently got something in me too, and I was a big baby about it. But, all right, there we go.
Much easier. Much easier.
Yeah, I might add a little bit of perlet to it, just to make sure it breathes easy. It's like cooking, you know, doing like bread. This is how we would do dough. Okay.
I didn't think the roots were gonna be that low.
No, I've seen a couple cactuses where yeah, the roots are not very low at all. Oh yeah.
It's growing.
This is what's important about doing any repotting. You want to see these roots loose like this before you actually transfer it in a new pot, because what you're pretty much saying is grow baby grow. And if you don't open up those roots, what you're saying is I want to keep you small forever.
Hopefully you survive.
So just keep that in mind when doing it, because I've seen a lot of repotting videos where they'll literally pop it out of its container and put it into another container without like trying to loosen up the roots. And I mean, I guess if you're doing it for aesthetics, like you want to put it in a better pot, I get that. But if you want it to grow and you have the idea of making it grow, then you want to loosen up those roots so they can keep spreading. If they're tight, they're not really going to spread much.
It seems it's too low now.
Why? You don't want to show this. I have one that I repotted a little too high, and I'm regretting it now. I'm thinking I might want to repot it again. It's over there. Maybe we should show them what it looks like when you do that to a cactus. It actually looks worse through time. The part that was underneath starts to turn odd colors. I don't know why, but my test to know if it's secure, shake it. If it keeps moving way too much, add more soil, compact it a little bit more. You want your cactus safe, because the last thing you want to do is pick it up and it just bloop, over. You drop that baby and it's, gone for good.
And you try and catch it.
And then you try to catch it. That would be interesting.
You almost did one on
I did, and yeah, I let it fall, right? I was like, no. Like, I love you, but I don't know if I love you that much. Okay. Let me show you guys the cactus, why I didn't allow too much of the space, like underneath. Let me show you one that now I do need to repot it because it upsets me every time I see it. This one. So it was up to there. You see that? And all that just stayed looking ugly. And so that's why I regret it, and now I need to repot it and cover all that up. Sucks that I gotta do it again, but lesson learned. I was greedy. I saw all that growth and I'm like, let me show it off. Yeah, it didn't want to be showed off. So, alright. Voila! Very beautiful. I'll show you guys all clips of them outside because you can see it in better light, but for now, let's start with the other one. I'm not looking forward to this one. Probably might have to come into it a couple times, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I could do it with this one, right?
Yeah.
First try. Oh, that works. Good. We don't care if I hurt the pot, right? Because we're repotting into a different one.
Still a nice pot.
That's debatable. Not my style.
You could always paint it.
That's true. Okay, this was way easier than expected. I think I was scared because remember when I was like, we had fake plants before, we had real plants. And then I started getting into real plants, so I started destroying the fake plants just to keep their pots. And a lot of them had rocks like this. It was much more difficult, let me just say. This one was not, just a couple hits and I got it pretty loose. Kind of weird that they do that, don't you think?
Yeah.
Doesn't it like not allow the plant to breathe?
Just a lot of glue.
Yeah, and a big layer of just rocks. All right, so now even the soil is very compact. All the work they did to make it all pretty for me to buy it and be like, no, I disagree. I don't like that. Does this have spikes? I don't see any, but it's the ones you don't see that are the most deadly.
Really wet.
It's weird. It's got like sand in it. It looks like it's wet, but it's actually kind of prickly. I don't know. It's not really wet. It just looks like it. All right, I didn't realize this didn't have a hole at the bottom. Now I really don't know what they were thinking. First, they seal it in, making it hard to know when it's time to water it, but air out. Plants need air. It's so important for them.
So we have something like that?
Repot that baby. Repot it. See how like you just want to do it up to there, right? Because you're like, ooh, length. But yeah, it's kind of discolored from being inside for so long. Which one was I going to use for this one? This one, right? There you go. You like it? Before we do it? What do you think?
Yeah.
It's cute, right? I like it too. Just use that. Although this one has a hole on the bottom, I'm thinking I'm gonna put a liner. I like to put liners because in the future, if ever I change my mind and want to change the pot, I can. Or just to kind of take it out and easily move it around. Say I want to put it by a window or take it outside. I don't have to take the whole thing. I could just take it up with the liner. All right, I added a little bit of perlite to the soil that was here. How's that? Good? I think so. I should just always spill my soil on the floor like that. Makes it so much easier, right?
Yeah, it does.
Who would have known? That was pretty easy. I think I will always do that from now on. I'm just gonna spill my soil on that and then fill her up. It's so easy. Pop that baby in, and voila, there you have it. All right, so this is just a little video. We're gonna end here. I hope you guys liked it. Hope you learned a thing or two. If you did, be sure to like the video. Hashtag love it, so I know you love it and it motivates me to make more like these. Be sure to be subscribed. Hit the little bell right by the subscribe button so you're notified every time we post a video. And until next time, bye guys.